Welcome to Ushuaia, the city at the end of the world, nestled between the jagged Andes and the icy Beagle Channel. This remote paradise is where adventure meets raw, untamed beauty. From steaming trains that once carried prisoners, to shipwrecks frozen in time, to penguin colonies in the wild, this is Patagonia's final frontier. Stick around as we explore the southernmost city on the planet, where every corner has a story, and the wilderness, well, it's next level. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's dive in. Good morning in Ushuaia. We start our morning at 9 a.m. with this view. Make our way into the center for a early morning cruise along the Beagle Canal. Straight onto this tour will last around 3 hours. Once on the boat, we have some great views of the city and the surrounding landscape. This tour was very busy. The boat was spread over 2 floors and the tour cost £46 each. There was also a rooftop deck. With this being winter, it was chilly, but provided great views. There was also a rooftop deck. With this being winter, it was chilly, but provided great views. The Beagle Channel is a scenic strait in the Tierra del Fuego, named after HMS Beagle, the ship that carried Charles Darwin in the 1830s, stretching about 240 kilometers, 150 miles. It connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and separates Argentina and Chile, with some islands still under territorial dispute. Known for its stunning glaciers, wildlife and dramatic landscapes, first stop was to view the sea lions. This is a great chance to get up close. We then continued its sailing onto Bridges Islands, a small island great for a picture spot with random history dotted around. You are limited where you can go due to it being a national park. For a tour such as this, I was surprised at the size of the boat. We then continue down to the famous lighthouse. De Les Éclaireurs Lighthouse, a red and white striped beacon in the Beagle Channel near Ushuaia, is often called the lighthouse at the end of the world. Built in 1920, this 11-meter tall automated lighthouse flashes every 10 seconds to guide ships through the icy waters, surrounded by dramatic mountains and wildlife like sea lions and cormorants, starting the sail back as the ocean starts to get choppy. Arrival back into port did not take long. Would you say that tour was worth the price? Also gave us the chance to stop at the famous end of the world sign. With how cold it is down in Ushuaia, we take this time to grab some lunch. After our lunch, we head down to the famous Museo del Fin del Mundo, end of the world museum. Sadly, it was not open, but they do have a sister museum not far along the road. The entry fee is halved for each museum, so you pay $3,500 here and $3,500 at the other museum, £2 each total for pounds. A lot of famous history. This was the old government house, but changed over the years. Continue the walk along the front. This is still only about 3 p.m. It does start to get dark early here. This view is worth the visit alone. The famous tugboat, it lies half submerged in the Beagle Channel, just offshore. Originally the British-built SS St. Christopher It was intentionally sunk in 1953 to serve as a breakwater. Decades of Patagonian weather have left its rusted hull broken and skeletal, easily visible from shore. As part of the tour, they gave a voucher for a free hot chocolate at a local cafe. Time to head out for the evening. Starting at the most southern Irish bar in the world. Here for more of the experience. Rather was fun to say you have been. And the snow starts as well, can tell you're down south. And of course red wine and gnocchi for dinner. Little bit crazy to me that there is a Hard Rock Cafe here at the end of the world. Good morning. We have a later start today, but you can see the snow is here to stay. We are doing a tour through Tierra del Fuego Park. Short drive to the park to pay entry. $30,000 per person, £17, can be paid by cash or card. Very peaceful. We are the only tour here at the entrance. First stop for a coffee and a short museum tour. The views make the tour worthwhile. Before making our way through the forest for a walking tour. Finishing this walk at this amazing view point. We then had another tour. We had around about 1 hour here to explore. Once again, I feel like this tour is just a chance to enjoy the views. We then make our way to the famous Southern Fuegian Railway. Ticket was included in what we paid. Train is not the largest bus provided some fantastic views and history of the railway. We then stopped off for a photo stop for about 20 minutes. Before continuing the journey and learning more history of the railway and the purpose, dubbed the train at the end of the world. is a historic narrow-gauge steam train that once transported prisoners to Ushuaia's remote forests to gather timber, originally built in the early 1900s as part of the Ushuaia penal colony. It operated as a prisoner work train until 1947. Today, this scenic 7.5 km heritage railway takes tourists on a breathtaking journey through Tierra del Fuego National Park, passing dense forests, glacial rivers, and the iconic Pipo River waterfall. In total, the train lasted 1 hour but was worth it for the history and the views you witness. We then head back to the center where they dropped everyone off. We took this time for some well-deserved empanadas. Before heading out to the Patagonia, brewing co for a little pre-dinner drink. Before heading to another local spot that seemed very popular. And you need to have some steak when you visit Argentina. The city is very peaceful, it has a large tourist influx in the summer, and that is what we were told by so many fuels the area. And before we know it, is time to head to the airport and move on to our next place. Ushuaia is an incredible destination offering stunning scenery and one-of-a-kind experiences. Nestled at the southern tip of Patagonia, this end-of-the-world city dazzles visitors with its dramatic mountain landscapes, icy blue waterways, and wind-swept forests. Ushuaia is an incredible destination offering from sailing the Beagle Channel past playful sea lions to riding the historic train at the end of the world. Every moment here feels extraordinary. Whether you're hiking glaciers, meeting penguins, or simply soaking in the raw beauty of Tierra del Fuego, Ushuaia delivers unforgettable adventures you won't find anywhere else on Earth. But for now, like and subscribe before our next adventure.